Wonderfully done! Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating everyone else. Good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your wabacha to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. Your creature doesn't appear to be faring any better than before. I think trains off. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out! With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe. It means you helped him out, sir. And we're that much closer to home. I have a saying. I'm not going to feel what you have to like. Or something like that. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Look, luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, a little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ah, ta-ta!
Again! So, undoing my finest work and ruining my vacation wasn't good enough for you, eh? You just couldn't stop at that, no. You had to try and starve me out! Oh, what would I tell my poor, hungry children? If I had any. You know, I've been thinking of asking Hircine to whip up another one of those were-Datroths. They're awfully cuddly. But anyway, you! What could have possibly possessed you to consume the most profane cheese of the mad god Sheogorath? I was saving it for later. Do you feel proud of yourself? Do you feel tingly? Well, I'm afraid I just can't let this slide. A transgression of this magnitude against a Daedric prince can't simply be ignored. What would the other princes think if I just allowed puny, teeny, tiny little mortals to masticate my most prized artifacts. I'd get uninvited to all our parties. Although, technically speaking, I already am uninvited to all our parties. I just show up anyway. Now, prepare yourself, little mortal, for the retribution of an eternity! Tremble in fear, for you have invoked the creative mind of Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness. Are you quaking in your boots? Well, are you quaking? Oh, come on now. I'm taking time out of my very busy schedule to personally smite you. You know, I could have just gotten a flesh hunter not to come over and shove your spleen into your earlobe and dip a biscuit in the juices. I'm being considerate. The very least you could do is piddle in your socks. So, sarcasm. Well, little mortal, you may have eaten dragon souls before, but you bit off more than you could chew when you ate another man's cheese. And you know what I think? I think the punishment should befit the crime. If you love cheese so much, why don't you marry it? Wait, no. I think that's still illegal. Oh, I've got it. Yes! If you love cheese so much, then why don't you bring me all of it? Each and every single specimen of cheese in Skyrim. What? You didn't think there was only 2 kinds of cheese in all of Skyrim, did you? 2 kinds of cheese? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, silly old Uncle Sheo. I don't really need to collect every kind of cheese in Skyrim. I'll just go on my merry little way once you let me out of here. And you'll forget this conversation ever happened while picking my cheese out of your teeth. But I know your type. You want to complete every challenge, get every trophy you can lay your little mortal hands on, and spend every moment in this world doing everything it has to offer you. That's why I'll tell you this. If you manage to collect one of every type of cheese and bring them back to me, I'll give you a deadly Daedric artifact. Ha! Try sleeping at night next to that cold, empty space in your bed. A deadly Daedric artifact would be, if you'd only gotten it. Now, get your patty cakes out of here and go find some cheese! Ha ha ha!
Sabil Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No, that honor is Sabil Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. You are free to leave.
My lady, surely you're not that naive.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
No doubt most folk in Skyrim...
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove.
What can I do for you?
Dusty in here.
Yes? How can I help? See you around.
Need something? How can I help?
Yes, there are.
Interesting. Wow. Amazing. Simply amazing.